Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name's Elizabeth, but I just go by Beth. And today we are in episode 38 of my Epic the Musical parallel slash analysis series. And today we're going to be going over my favorite song of the Ithaca Saga, which is called Odysseus. So without further ado, let's just get started.
For 20 years I've suffered every punishment and pain, from the wrath of gods and monsters to the screams of comrades slain. I come back and find my palace desecrated, sacked like Troy. Worst of all, I hear you dare to touch my wife and hurt my boy.
So now we find out who exactly shot Antinous in the throats in the song at the end of the previous song. It was none other than the king of Ithaca himself, Odysseus. He has come home. He is back. And he has this to say.
I have had enough.
So the word enough is parallel to the song Survive when the Cyclops says enough and proceeds to take the club to a bunch of Odysseus's men. So in this instance, he's channeling his inner Polyphemus in this instance. And then we come to the reason why this song is called Odysseus. So the choir singing Odysseus, they are singing that in the danger motif. Because the danger is Odysseus himself. He is the final boss of this musical, as seen in the animatic by Gwendy.
Somewhere in the shadows lurks an agile, deadly foe. We have the advantage with the numbers and the might. No, you don't understand it. This man plans for every fight.
So essentially the suitors are trapped in a palace with, it's dark, it's completely dark in there, they can't see where anybody is, and the final suitor says, you don't understand that this man plans for every fight, because he knows that Odysseus is he's a renowned strategist. So, and one by one, Odysseus is picking off these suitors. So they're all scrambling around trying to figure out like what they're gonna do, how they're gonna avoid getting killed by him. So Odysseus has another trick up his sleeve. He picks up tips from another enemy that he encountered on his way home.
Where is he? Where is he? Keep your head down, he's aiming for the torches.
So keep your head down, he's aiming for the torches. He learned that trick from Scylla back in the Thunder Saga, where Scylla aimed for the 6 torches in order to get what she needed, what she required for them to pass through.
Our weapons. They're missing. He's using the darkness to hide his approaches. We're empty-handed, up against an archer. Our only chance is to strike him in the darkness. We know these are the uncanny. You don't think I know my own palace? I built it.
So, Odysseus is just picking away, just one by one, not taking anybody prisoner. because he comes home and his place is pretty much destroyed by all these suitors that are trying to replace him. And he's pissed. He's having none of it. So now we come to a suitor by the name of Eurymachus. And Eurymachus makes a terrible mistake during his part of the song. So we're just going to let Eurymachus explain. So Eurymachus decides to try to get through to Odysseus by using his best friend's idealism against him with the idea of open arms, which that is in reference to Polites. That is a reference to pre-monster Odysseus. Because if you saw in the monster animatic, I don't know which animator did it, but I remember watching it, where the scarf that Odysseus took from Polites' body and was wearing it around his arm as an armband is removed towards the end of Monster, because he was casting aside that idealism of open arms in order to replace it with the idea of ruthlessness instead. So the fact that Eurymachus would come out and try to say, greet the world with open arms, Odysseus just has this to say to him.
No.
So now we come to another scene where we have Amphinomus and Melanthius. And they find something.
Damn, he's more cunning than I assumed. While we were busy plotting, he hid our weapons inside this room. I find it hard to believe that the sharpest of kings left his armory unlocked. So what? Now that we have armed ourselves, let's make the bastard rot. Behind you!
So, I can never pronounce this word correctly on one take. I do apologize. Amphinomus, I believe is his name. Correct me if I'm wrong. He is stabbed in the back. But who stabbed him? I think this next melody should tell you. Does that motif sound familiar to any of you?
After seeing what the king will do to us, we wouldn't dare. I don't want to hurt you. Trust me, I've come prepared. Your very presence has doomed the king, young prince. We don't fight fair.
So Telemachus has come back from that diplomatic mission that Antinous mentioned in the previous song, Hold Them Down. It has come back to his father taking down all of these suitors. But they are having none of it. So that last part that Melanthius is singing is parallel to the song Storm, where Odysseus is like, head towards the island, but avoid the crashing waves. Tread where the tide is flat, and then you will be safe. So those two parts are paralleled in that. And then we come to another parallel in this next part of the song. So the whole where is he is parallel to the song Legendary, and then Hold Him Down is obviously parallel from the song Hold Him Down. And Jorge also mentioned that the when Telemachus is fighting, his weapon is making the same noises as his motifs from Legendary as well as Little Wolf. So Melanthius essentially does capture Telemachus, but he is stabbed by someone, that someone being Odysseus, and Melanthius just asks for
mercy. Mercy. My mercy is long since drowned. It died to bring me home.
So when Odysseus says, my mercy is long since drowned, it died to bring me home, he is referring to what happened to him in the song Get in the Water back in the Vengeance Saga, where Poseidon had forced him into the water and basically any mercy that he had at that point had drowned, literally drowned in that part. So So we come to the final parallel of this song, which is coming up right now. So that is a parallel to the end of the song No Longer You from the Underworld Saga. It is an exact parallel, as you hear that chanting of Odysseus in that song as well. Alright, so that was it for the song Odysseus. So now the suitors are no more. And so the next song is going to be I Can't Help But Wonder, which is the reunion between Odysseus and his son Telemachus. Anyway, if you like what you were seeing, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day.